Okay, so good morning and welcome to my first live of International Yoga Day and the summer solstice, and it's also Clean Hair Day and World Humanist Day. So I thought I would do a series of live videos today to share different aspects of yoga and how they actually relate to all of those other days. So the first practice we're going to do this morning is just a very simple series of exercises which are known as jattis, and they are very simple small movements that we do at the start of every yoga class to help to loosen up the body. So we start at the feet, loosening up the feet, loosening the knees, loosening the legs, loosening the hips, shoulders, back, arms. So we get the body nice and flexible, loosening up the tension, releasing tension, and getting the body ready for the more demanding postures that come later in the class. So we're going to start with just a few moments of quiet sitting. So we're going to just sit, focus on the breath, and then I'm going to do a little chant, and then we're going to move into the jattis. So it'll take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And this is a really good series of postures that you can do if you've got a short amount of time and you just feel tense, you want to release some tension. These are brilliant for releasing tension, and if you do them regularly, they will also very rapidly increase your flexibility. So if you're worried about the level of flexibility, flexibility is very important for health. It's not a prerequisite for yoga. You don't have to be flexible in order to do yoga, but yoga will help you to become flexible. And these jattis are very, very powerful at helping to increase your flexibility. And as we get older, flexibility becomes increasingly more important. We lose the natural flexibility that we have when we're young. And so it's really important that we find ways to increase the flexibility in the body. So yoga is really helpful for keeping us healthy. So we're going to start with quiet sitting, as I said. Clasp your hands together with your right hand dominant. Drop your fingers down into your lap. Sit with your back straight, your head erect, chin parallel to the floor. And close your eyes. And we're just going to start to notice the breath. Just noticing that you're breathing. It's not something we do an awful lot. Just notice that you're breathing. Be aware of the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice what's happening as the air fills your lungs and then leaves the lungs. Breathing slowly, as deeply as you can. Breathing in and out, filling the lungs with air. Noticing where the air is travelling to in the body. Is it moving down to the bottom of the lungs so your abdomen is expanding? Is it moving to the middle of the lungs so your chest is expanding? Or is it staying around the top of the lungs so your shoulders and your upper chest are lifting? We're not looking to pick any right or wrong way to breathe here. We're just trying to become aware of how we breathe. Just noticing what's happening in your body, in the way that you breathe. Is your breathing fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? How does it feel to be focusing on your breath? Can you keep your mind focused on the breath? Is your mind wandering? If the mind wanders, or when the mind wanders, I should say, bring it back to the breath. Just take control of your thoughts. Let the thoughts go and come back to the breath. And breathe slowly and deeply. We're expanding the breath now. We're aiming for 6 seconds in length on each exhalation and inhalation. If that isn't right for you now, And don't push it. Don't try and get to 6 seconds if your lungs aren't able to do that. Go as far as you can. Breathe as deeply as you can. But try and keep the breaths equal in length. So you're breathing in for 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 and out for the same length of time. And we'll just sit quietly, keeping the mind focused on the breath, coming back to the breath and letting go of thoughts whenever the mind wanders. Okay, we're going to chant 3 Oms now. If you'd like to join me, bring your hands to your chest in Namaskar Mudra, prayer position, and breathe in. Om Dhaparamparayaya Vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya Dhimahi Tanno Guru Prachodayate Om. Okay, so now we're going to open the eyes and stretch your legs out in front of you. There's an awkward bit of sunshine coming in, isn't there? Can you see me? We're going to thump the legs and shake the head from side to side. Open your legs out and we're going to rotate the feet in and out. And keep your back straight. And thump and shake. Bending the knees, open the knees out to the side. And thump and shake. Pick up your right leg and bring the knee into the chest, keeping your back straight. We're going to rotate the feet, making big circles with the foot, and be really mindful of the movement that's happening in the foot. And the other way. And then with a relaxed foot, bounce the leg up and down. And lower. And then lift the left leg up and rotate that foot. And the other way. And bounce the leg. And lower, and thump and shake. Now we're going to do, let me take my socks off and then. We're going to do a little bit of toe touching. With toe touching, you don't have to touch your feet. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay. keep your legs straight, and we're going to bounce forwards and just go as far as you can. So if that's as far as you can go, that's fine. Just bounce there, and gradually you'll find that you're able to go further. So bouncing gently. Then bring your hands behind your head and keep bouncing. And then bring your arms behind your back, clasp your hands together, lift the arms up and keep bouncing. And coming up, I need to take my jumper off. Then we're going to thump and shake. We're going to swing the legs out to the side now. So we're going to pick the right foot up. You bring your right hand, so you're catching hold of the sole of the foot with the right hand along the inside of the foot. Lift the leg up, and then we're going to swing the leg out to the side. Now we're going to bend the leg, and you're going to bring the foot to the left arm. Now the aim is to get the foot into the fold of the arm, but if you can only go that far, hold it with your hand halfway up the arm, that's fine. Go wherever you can go. So your left arm is supporting your right leg. And then bring the right arm around, join the hands together, and then we're going to rock from side to side. Drop the foot down to the top of the thigh. If that's uncomfortable for you at the moment, you can bring the foot down to the inside of the thigh. And then we're going to lightly hold the ankle with the left hand, and with the right hand push the knee up and down, bouncing the knee to the floor. Okay, I'm just going to turn around so you can actually see what I'm doing for the next bit. So now we're going to drop the foot down to the inner thigh. We're going to take the right hand behind the body. So you bring it as close to your right buttock as you can. Sit up straight. Bring the left hand onto the right knee. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Twist to look over your right shoulder. Twist as far as you can so that you feel the twist, but there's no pain. Don't push yourself beyond what your body is capable of doing. Ease the body gently into these things, not push it. Breathe slowly and deeply. And then breathe out, come back to the front. And then we're going to stretch out over the left leg, bouncing gently to stretch the spine. And then breathe in, come back up to sitting. I'm going to turn around again so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. You can stay in the same position. So now we're going to pick up the left hand. So bring the left arm to the inside of the left foot. Catch hold of the sole of the foot. Lift the leg up and swing out to the side. And then again we're going to bend the leg. Bring the foot along the right arm. If you can get it into the fold at the elbow, then do. If not, take it to wherever you can. Bring the left hand around and clasp the hands together. And then we rock from side to side. And now drop the foot down. Again, catching the ankle lightly. And push down with the left hand to bounce the knee up and down. Like it's going to be a nice sunny day in the Rhondda today. Perfect for the solstice. And then drop your foot down to the inner thigh. Again, we sit up straight. Bring the left hand around the side of the body. Right hand comes onto the left knee. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, twisting to look over your left shoulder. Breathe slowly and deeply, relaxing the body into the twist. And then breathing out, come back to the front, stretching out over the right leg, bouncing gently. And breathing in, come back up. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So hold your toes together, shuffle your bum so that your torso is as close to the feet as you can possibly get. And then with a nice straight back, holding the toes, bounce the knees up and down. Stay focused on your breath as you're doing this as well. Keep being mindful of the breath. And then we're going to lift the arms up, keeping your head up and keeping your back straight. Bend forward. Try not to arch the back and curve the back over. And come up. And we're going to open the legs out, taking them as wide as you can go. Be careful. I've caught myself and given myself a cramp in this posture before, so make sure you're not going too far that you end up giving yourself a cramp. And then we're going to make a fist and lightly thump the inner thighs just to get a bit of blood flowing in the muscles, relaxing the muscles. This is the sports massage approach to waking the body up. And the outer thighs up to the buttocks. And then down the calves and back up. So now we're loosening up the muscles of the thighs. And now we're going to stretch over the right leg. So bouncing gently, taking your nose to the knees. And breathe in as you come up. And then over to the left. And come up. And then we're going to walk the hands down, down, down as far as you can go, and then bouncing very gently, giving those inner thighs a little bit of a stretch. And then bring the hands back. Catch hold of the legs under the knees and gently bring the legs back in together. We're going to catch hold of the soles of the feet. Make sure that there is nothing behind you that you can hurt yourself on if you fall back in this for this next practice. If you're new to this, there's a good chance you're going to roll over. I'll just warn you now, it's okay. I don't think I've ever had a class when somebody hasn't fallen over doing this, and sometimes it's me. So it's okay if you roll back, just make sure there's nothing behind you that's going to hurt you. So we're going to catch hold of the feet, lean back onto the sitting bones. Now this might be as far as you are able to get. This might be a challenge for you. So if this is your first challenge, then work on getting this far so you can balance on the sitting bones with your feet a couple of inches off the ground. If you're able to do that, the next stage is to open the legs out and hold yourself in the balance, balancing on the sit bones with your legs straight, or as straight as you can get them. And then lower the legs. Now we're going to lift the feet up together. We're taking the beginner's yoga club approach to this. We're going to start slowly, just working on increasing the strength in the core abdominal muscles. So hands behind the back, fingers pointing towards your buttocks. Bend the shoulder, the elbows a little, so now you're leaning back onto the shoulders. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift the legs up, keeping them straight, but at whatever height you are able to get. And just hold them steady. Keep your breathing slow and deep. That helps you to withstand the strain on the muscles. And then slowly lower the legs. And sit up and thump and shake. Now we're going to come to the hands. So we're going to lift the arms up in front. And I'll just turn my hands around so you can see what I'm doing. So we're tapping the thumb and then the fingers one at a time, right the way down into the palm of the hand. So we go from the thumb to the little finger, and then little finger back to thumb. So make sure that you're tapping the end digits, the thumb and the little finger. Make sure they're getting stretched twice. So you're really giving your hands a really good workout. This is a really good one to do if you work at a computer all day. You start your day and end your day and do this at intervals throughout the day. It should ease any tension that might build up as a result of using the keyboards all day, or if you use your phone a lot, that also can create tension in the hands. And then we're going to make a fist, stretch the fingers and really feel them stretching as you're doing this. And then rotate the wrists, making slow, deliberate circles with the wrists. And then the other way. And then the elbows. And the other way. And then rotating the shoulders. And the other way. We're going to do some head rolls now, so drop your chin to your chest. Breathe in, take the head to the right and back. And breathe out, take the head to the left and down. Breathe in to the right, back, and breathe out to the left and down. Breathe in, back, and breathe out and down. To the left now, breathe in, back, and breathe out and down. Breathe in, back, breathe out and down. in, back, out, and down. Shake the head from side to side. And nod up and down. Side to side. And up and down. Okay, now we've got one more posture that we're going to do before we finish. So we're going to come onto the hands and knees. Have your hands shoulder width distance under your shoulders. Have your knees together under your hips. Make sure that your back is straight and you have a neutral spine. And we're going to just do a few breaths in time with we're going to move the spine in time with the breath. So we breathe in, lift the tailbone up, drop the belly down and look up. And breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, arch the back, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe in, belly, tailbone up, belly down, look up. Breathe out, tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest. Breathe in, tailbone up, belly down, look up. Breathe out, tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest. Breathe in, out, in, out. Okay, and then come to sit down. So that is all I wanted to show you this morning. Who's there? Somebody's online. Hello. Who's that? Beth. Hi, Beth. Lovely to see you on there. Recognise that profile photo, that little man. So that's all I wanted to show you now. That's the first live stream that I'm going to do of the day. I've got some more lined up. So at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be talking about my journey through yoga. I've had quite a ride with this stuff. It's changed my life in some very dramatic ways, and so if you're new to Beginners Yoga Club, then you may not know my story, and it's quite an interesting story. So I'm going to come on at about 9 o'clock, depending on whether the child gets to school on time. I'll be on at about 9 o'clock to share how yoga has impacted my life. It has done more than mean that I can touch my toes and, you know, get myself into the postures. It's done an awful lot for me. So I'll be sharing that at 9 o'clock, and I've changed all of my plans since I wrote this list, so I can't remember what's next, but there's information on the page to tell you what I'm doing for the rest of the day. So hopefully I will see you later, and if not, have a wonderful day, and namaste.